Hey y'all, it's Caitlyn, pronoun she, her, and I know this video is coming out late. Might even be mid to late August, I don't know. But I went to the ornament premiere for July 14th for me, because I'm a club member, so I get in a night early. So, picked up most of my ornaments. 2 of them that I ordered are still, haven't been shipped yet. So I'll get a phone call when those 2 come in. But I have all the others, plus a few more that I ordered, because a few more other than the ones I ordered, because I can't help myself. But before I get into the ornaments, I do want to show off this. So my comic shop had a special guest there, and it was Rocky from Power Rangers. So the second Red Ranger. So of course I went and got his signature. So what's funny is I picked this one up. This is the one technically based off the movie. So it has their ninja coins instead of their normal dinosaur coins on their chest, which they never had them on their costumes in the first place. I don't understand why they put them on the chest anyway, but whatever. But anyway, he asked me, do you know the difference between this one and all the other Red Rangers? And I said, yeah, the ape coin on there. And he's like, yeah. And then I even went further. I said the only one they messed up on was the Yellow Ranger. Instead of having the bear coin, they still had the saber-tooth tiger. And you could tell from the way he looked at me, like he's like, wow. He didn't expect me to know that. I like when that happens. I don't know if it's because I'm a woman or what, but whenever someone asks me a question and I answer them when it comes to like nerdy stuff, and the look on their face, like, damn, she knows. It's just fun for me. But I did get Rocky signed. He'll go somewhere in the background in a bit. And then, of course, if you know me, I've been collecting signatures on this bad boy for a while, and he signed it right there in the corner. The window is getting full. I don't know how the next person is gonna do it. Like, I have signatures on the other sides as well, but like eventually I'm just gonna have to start telling people like where to sign. I don't know, but there's gonna be Aisha, who was the second Yellow Ranger, is gonna be in Little Rock in September, so I'm hoping to go to that. I'm not gonna show these off really well. I grabbed these at Home Goods the same night I got the ones at Hallmark, but Home Goods has little Halloween box ornaments. They had like 3 different kinds, and I got the orange and purple set. If you know Hallmark, the itty bitty ones are $10, which are way overpriced for what they are. And then the normal size ones, depending on how much sculpting is involved and if there's any lights or sounds to it or movements, it can be anywhere from about $20 to about $70. Or close to. But when you get a set of ornaments for a good price, it's pretty good. So this is a set of 9 Nightmare Before Christmas glass ornaments for $30. So fully honest, I grabbed them just for that, because they're 9 Keepsake Hallmark ornaments of a fandom that I love, and for a damn good price. So I'm probably not going to open these, because again, these are glass. They are very fragile. So I haven't opened them, probably never gonna open them. These are just gonna be solely to collect. But they have Santa Jack, Sally, Oogie Boogie, Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Is there a name for the duck? The duck that got shot? I don't know. Zero and Vampire Teddy. So, didn't see him there. I kind of wish we got the mayor instead of the duck. Like, I get Vampire Teddy. But I don't think we needed 2 of the toys. They did make the Wolfman character in ornament form this year, but it's in a $75 set. That's like 4 of them. If he was just by himself, I'd go ahead and grab him. I don't know. That's another one that ran late this year, though. So it's supposed to be out now in July. I'm filming this in July, but my store still doesn't have them yet. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to the big one. Let's just go biggest to smallest. How about that, since I did that? So, this was $65. I have another one from the series that was $60, so it's went up $5. And I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to get it. But I should have known as soon as I saw it in person. I was like, yeah. Because I have a weakness for gingerbread stuff. Also, I will say the packaging on this one has changed. The other one of the same series was in a clamshell packaging. This time they got it in a damn Rubik's Cube. So, alright. So I already got the batteries and stuff in it. Now, fun fact about Hallmark. Specifically the Keepsake ornament ones. Or the Keepsake anything. Anything Keepsake that you buy from Hallmark, there is a no return policy. Okay, so I bought one of these literally the same night I got the signature. Because the comic shop and Hallmark are pretty close to each other, so I just ran over to Hallmark, saw this in person, grabbed it, brought it back home, put the batteries in it, and it was malfunctioning. Took it back up there, literally just got back out, went back out there, and I didn't know this. They told me that when it comes to the Keepsake stuff, there's a no refund policy. So you can't be refunded. They can only replace the item. And if this was the last one they had in stock, if they did not have this one, I would have had to wait for them to order one. Because you can't exchange it for, let's say, there's another one of the same price. You can't do that. You have to wait till you get the exact same one in. So they will make it right, but it's just kind of weird that there's no refund policy. And she didn't know that they had this one. When I bought it, I noticed that there was two on the shelf. Picked one up, came back, and they said we're out of stock, so I figured someone just came by and got it. Then I went to the wall, and I'm like, no, it's still there. And so we tested it before we left the store, but it's this little, it's called Treatville, I think. No, it's just called Gingerbread Village. But the actual town here is named Treatville. So there's a button on the front.
Here we go! Welcome to Treatville, everyone. Do you smell those delicious treats? Our bakery makes the best fruitcake. And they're working double time right now on my favorite cookies. I just love a holiday treat.
Okay, so if you noticed, the little thing here in it's supposed to look like the water tower, but it's a gumball tower. Spins so the bubble gum like rotates a little bit. Gingerbread chef comes out, the water rises from the fountain. It's so adorable. So there's a gingerbread cookie, a couple gingerbread people, a little even gingerbread dog right there in front. It's so cute. And I love the middle carriage on the train looks like a ho-oh. But so this is an ornament. It has a little thing there. I would not hang something this heavy and this expensive on my tree. I always just have these ones sit around. This is one I have not taken out. I am not going to take out. So if you've heard me mention, I'm going to do Vlogmas this year. I'm gonna do blind bags every day, advent calendar every day, stuff like that. And at the end of it, I am gonna have a small giveaway. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy, but I did go ahead and pick up an ornament for the giveaway. So whoever wins the giveaway in December is gonna get the 1989 Michael Keaton Batman ornament from this year. So again, I haven't taken it out. Box, it's still in there. It's not a magic one. Magic is what they call the lights and sounds, if you didn't know. So there's nothing for me to test here. If the winner wants me to open it up and make sure it's all unbroken. I've never had a Hallmark ornament come like absolutely like broken, like a piece is actually broken off of it. In fact, that one was the only one I've ever had malfunction on my period as soon as I buy it. But yeah, I'm keeping this in box for when the winner gets it. This is one that I was debating on, and then I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. So this is the 100 Years of Disney Mickey Mouse. 100 Years of Wonder, Disney Mickey Mouse, and it's got Mickey in the director chair with a bunch of the characters around him. And again, these all, so the big one, the Gingerbread Village, did not come with batteries. That one takes AAA. If any of these, a lot of the smaller ornaments or the regular size ornaments, these ones, they'll come with the battery. It's the little coin ones. So no replacements. They'll just give you the exact number needed to have the thing become operational. But so let me show you first. So here's Mickey Mouse, and you can see Mulan and Woody right in front. Then you got Pooh and Tinkerbell, two of my favorites, right next to each other. You got Dumbo and Snow White. You got Minnie. I don't know why they put Minnie on the back. I don't know, with Miguel, Elsa, and Nemo. And then you got Tiana and Simba. And so there's a few different phrases he says.
Lights! Camera! Action!
I think it's cool that it made it sound like it already looks like a film reel, but made it sound like one too.
And cut! Great job! Now, one more time. Oh boy! That's perfect! Mwah! That's a wrap! That's a wrap, everybody! Alright, everybody! Let's make a movie! Lights! Camera! Action!
Okay, so that is really cool. I like the lighting effect. I like that it has a lot of different characters in there, both new and old. Probably end up getting some ones off of the Shop Disney this year. I already got the Pride ones thanks to McDorks. They picked up the Pride ornaments for me because Michael and Christian are awesome people like that. We got 3 more here. So let's go ahead and do the Halloween one. So I ordered 2 Halloween ones to complete a set. One of them came in and one of them didn't. So we have Mary Sanderson. Winnie came out 2 years ago. She is also available this year too. So if you didn't get the Winifred Sanderson, she's also available this year. So all 3 of them are available this year. They should all 3 be available now. But again, my store just didn't have Sarah in yet. So I'm still waiting on her. But here is Mary. She's got like a little mouse in her hand, which Winifred came with her broom in her book. I would have wished that Sarah and Mary came with their mop and vacuum, but whatever. But you can see here the sculpting of the body is pretty accurate. The face obviously looks more like the illustrated version that they usually use for packaging rather than the actual actors, which I understand. But yeah, it's just the mouse thing. Like, I don't off the top of my head remember a scene where she's got a mouse in her hand. Yeah, the candy bowl or, like I said, her vacuum would have been better. So this one is the only limited edition one that I grabbed this year. I wasn't going to. I usually don't collect the porcelain ones. I have some of them that I usually buy when they're on clearance. But again, I saw it and I'm like, this character, I love this character. She's highly collectible and she's limited edition. So let me just go ahead and grab her now so I can say that I did. So what's funny, the limited edition ones sometimes come already with a little hanger, which, whatever. I don't understand why none of the rest of them do, but it is Maleficent has her precious moments. So that is adorable. So you can see her full skirt, her horns. It's so cute. And again, this is a porcelain one. So probably, again, not going to hang this one on the tree. May just go ahead and keep it in the box forever. I don't know why I put the big princess ones. Again, I've gotten all the... They make... there's a series. I think the only one I'm missing is Cinderella. But they make the one of the Disney princess every year. That's porcelain. It's pretty big. It's like about that tall. And her castle, there's a picture of her castle and her dress. This year is Snow White. And I've always gotten the ones that I have on clearance. I have like 2 or 3 at this point. So Mine always usually goes on clearance. The ones that do not, okay, I will say this before I show off the last one. I just realized the camera's crooked. I can't speak for every Hallmark, but my personal in-person store, they're nearly sold out of the Haunted Mansion. They were fully sold out of Madame Leota, which is the one I wanted. I was hoping to try and grab her on clearance, but she's already sold out, so that's not gonna happen. And the Mandalorian is sold out already. So, and again, I'll have to check to see if it was supposed to come in this month or if it comes. I think it comes in October. But they have a Lego ornament this year that's the Mandalorian with a child. And I have all the Lego Star Wars ones, so I'm gonna have to grab that one to keep the set complete. So anyway, last ornament for this haul is one that completes a very special set, and I'm very excited. Well, also a little bit disappointed, and I'll get to the why. But it is Dorothy Zbornak from the Golden Girls. We got Rose, we got Blanche, last year we got Sophia, and now we got Dorothy. So, we completed it. Unless they decide to make Stan next year, this is complete. And again, her batteries are already in. So, now, as we go through, you'll understand. Like, I just want you to think. In fact, pause the video. Pause the video. Anyone who's ever watched Golden Girls, a moment in their life, pause the video, go in the comment section, and write the one quote that you think this ornament should say. The one quote that B. Arthur said the most while playing this character, okay?
Listen, I have an idea. Why don't you all take turns hitting me with a 2x4? Why do you constantly look for ways to amuse yourself at my expense? Oh my God, if they want to make spies talk, they should force them to grade junior high English essays. Kids today can't write the English language. Oh, come on, Mom. That superstitious nonsense. Step on a crack, break your mother's back. It doesn't work. I know. I tried. Go to sleep, sweetheart. Pray for brains. Listen, I have an idea. Why don't you all take turns hitting me with a 2x4?
There's no Shady Pines, Ma. Like, you would think that would be the first thing she said. But regardless. Also, I don't understand why they started using the laugh track. I want to say both. I know Rose does. I want to say Blanche as well. The quotes that they use, they don't have the laugh track behind them, but then they started doing that with Sophia. So it just makes them a little bit different, which is stupid. But let's go ahead and give you the 360 of Dorothy here. So again, this completes the set. So, and what's interesting, I was thinking, like, because they make a lot of these, like, character ones. I think there's a Steve Urkel one this year as well. I know there's a Ted Lasso one, and there's a couple more. There's some dude from Schitt's Creek. If you're into any of those shows, check it out. But I was thinking, like, what could be next? Like, what would I love to see next? And one of the thoughts I had was Andy Griffith. Make a Andy and a Barney. Turns out they've actually already made a Barney of this style. They made it back in 2015 before I was actively collecting. So now it's worth $100. So I don't know if I'll grab that anytime soon. But I'm very happy to have all four of these in my collection. The Rose Nineland ornament, even prior to Betty White's death, was going for $250. So I think that's the only one in the set that actually goes up that much, for obvious reasons. I mean, she was Betty White. I mean, all of them were incredible people in their own way. Betty White and B. Arthur, personally, my favorite two people, people behind the characters. Estelle and Rue were awesome too, don't get me wrong. And which, that's funny, because B and Betty didn't get along all that well, but they were both true heroes, and the world misses them. But yeah, this was my haul. So got several here. The other one, so I told you about Sarah. The other one that I'm waiting on is the Lego gingerbread woman. Hi. So I filmed this ornament video, and literally like an hour or two after I finished filming it, I got a call from Hallmark saying that one of them came in. So this is the gingerbread lady. I love that she has the pink icing in between her head. So this is cool. There is a gingerbread man that I have where he's holding a little mug, so I was hoping that she would be holding something, but she's not. But very, very cute. So now I'm only waiting on Sarah. Just wanted to toss this in here instead of tossing it into another video. Okay, bye. But yeah, this was my haul, plus the Nightmare Before Christmas ones. And again, this one technically isn't mine. This is gonna be someone, maybe even someone watching right now. So stick around. I know it's still a little bit before December gets here, but I already have it worked out how to enter for the giveaway. And you know, the hard part for me is just gonna be filming 24 videos in a row, and editing them all. That's gonna be the tough part, just editing them all. Hell, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. But thank you all so much for watching. Let me know which one you like, and which ones, if you've picked up any for the debut for July. Let me know. If you guys don't know how Hallmark works, about half the ornaments come out in July, half the ornaments come out in October, and a few come out in November. So if you want any ornaments that come out for the July release, check out Hallmark.com, see which ones are available, and see if they're at your local one, so you can save a little bit on the shipping. Maybe sign up for rewards so you can get some coupons. Hell, well, no, a lot of the coupons that you get via the reward members don't work on the Hallmark stuff or the Keepsake stuff. But I would suggest going ahead and grabbing them. You can't always predict what goes up for clearance. And keep an eye out in the October release. But yeah, let me know which one you guys like, and thank you all so much for watching. Like always, it's a community, not a competition. I'll see y'all later. Bye.